Yeah, they have. Now you look across at their captains. There's three good-sized young men right there coming across but there's three of them, and they weigh more than the four of the A-Rep players that's going out right now.
Captains for the Chris Merchant is 5'11", 235, a senior. He's one of the linemen. Let's go down to the field for tonight's Toss of the Coin, brought to you by Regions Bank. Live the moment, Regions.
All right, guys, I'd like to say congratulations on being a captain. With a captain comes responsibilities, so make sure you keep keeping your teammates under control. In the plays, you guys can show sportsmanship and help each other up after plays. A-Rab, you're the visiting team, get to call a toss. This is heads, tails, heads, tails. If I drop it, I'll pick it up and reflip it. I want you to say loud enough so he can hear you. Do you want heads or tails? Tails will be red and blue. Let's see what we got. You got heads. You've lost the toss. You want the ball or the first, Oscar? You want the ball? You going to defend scoreboard? Yes.
Crossville has won the toss, elected to receive. A-Rab will be defending the north end zone by the scoreboard.
Tonight's Toss of the Coin brought to you by Regions Bank. Live the moment, Regions. The opening kickoff is next. This is the Fun Radio Football Network. From the A-Rab Electric Cooperative Broadcast Booth, the crew is here, and it's a tale of black and white. As far as uniforms tonight, the Crossville Lions are in all black. Black jerseys over black pants with the black headgear, the gold trim on white numbers, and gold numbers on the sleeves as well. The Arabian Knights in their away whites. White jerseys over white pants, the double stripes down the side of the pant. The jerseys with the double striped chevron on the shoulder. White helmets with the emblazoned A on one side of the helmet, the left side, the right side, open and shiny tonight under the lights at Crossville. Ronnie, from the last time we were here to the time we're here now, this place has changed a lot and for the better, and the field is in great shape.
It is. They got a wonderful press box for the visitors. They've redone the stands over here. They said they did that last year, and it's great. One of the better press box we've ever been in.
So for the Crossville Lions, they will have 2 men deep to receive the kickoff. And it will be kicking off for the Arabian Knights. They will use Will Kinnear. So Kinnear gets ready to address the football. And we are underway. It is a kick further downfield. It will be taken and fumbled at the 12-yard line. He picks it up. He'll come forward to the 18, and the Knights were very quick to get down on him and make the stop. And folks, guys, you're going to have to help me, if you would, with some spotting tonight, because it is going to be difficult to pick out some numbers. But that was a good tackle after the bobble. Crossville's return man on that play was Armando Chavez, and he only got 3 yards after the bobble. Josh Rowe was there to make the stop. So the Crossville Lions get first possession, 1st and 10. A game time temperature right at about 69 degrees. No wind to speak of. The beautiful stately oaks in the south end zone here at Crossville. It is always a great opportunity to come to a great community. They support this football team. On first down, I formation in the backfield, double tight ends. They're going to run it right at the Knights, and they're going to lose yardage at the 16-yard line. And the Knights closed very quickly there as beating the block and coming up with the initial tackle on the first down play out of that. That time for the Arabian Knights was Jeremiah Engel. He is a sophomore defensive back. A lot of new folks getting starting nods tonight, Ronnie.
Yeah, we figured that's how it was going to be. Josh Rowe again on the tackle also out there. We're going to get a chance to play some kids that really need some playing time, too.
Single wideouts to the left. Knights are in man coverage. They're going to come with linebackers as they set the I formation. Going to run the option play. And caught in the backfield is the running back Chavez after the option from Caleb Causey, the quarterback. And Chavez is going to be knocked down, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no gain. Wyatt Lamar was there to make the stop for the Knights.
Good job by Wyatt, a young man out there. He's just a sophomore, 6'1", 159 pounds, but he has been showing some of what he's made out of the last few weeks.
Indeed, he won our couple of weeks ago as Zaxby's player of the game. They run at him because he's a sophomore, but he can hold his own out there quite a bit. All right, this time Crossville is coming with a wideout. Manuel Gaspar coming this way. Here's the handoff on a little slot play, inside trap play, and it will get no yardage, and it will get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. The middle of that Arabian Night line crossed into the backfield really before that handoff was given away, and Graydon was the man who made the stop off the defensive line for the Knights. So it's 4th down, and Crossville will have to punt the ball away. We have a single return, man deep, and for the Arabian Knights tonight, that will be Brody McCain.
And the Crossville, actually, it's 4th and 11. They lost 1 yard on those 3 plays.
Christine Rodriguez is the kicker. He'll step at his 3 to take the snap. High snap. Here come the Knights, and almost blocked it. It's a line drive kick. It'll bounce, and it will roll dead in Crossville territory, so the Knights will get great field position to start their offensive series at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, so let's see what the Knights can do offensively. Ben Elrod, what are you expecting Arab to do offensively tonight?
I think tonight you'll see them get their running game back on track with Drake Franklin. Last Friday night they were held back with the run. They always seemed like they were behind the chains, having to get chunks of yardage, and Drake really never got a chance to get off, so look for him to get the ball early and often tonight.
On 1st down, and they go into the shotgun formation and the spread. 3 wideouts in the pattern. Here comes your Puccio pass out to an incomplete as it was bounced to the intended receiver for the Knights, Brody McCain. Drew Puccio is getting the start tonight at quarterback. They're holding Aiden Cox out. He has an ankle injury. It is a high ankle sprain. They feel like he'll be ready for next week's Boaz game, but they let Puccio get the starting nod tonight. He is, of course, the backup quarterback, also one of the wide receivers.
Yeah, he does an excellent job. He was a heck of a junior high and JV quarterback.
And, of course, his dad, one of the coaches here. Here's the toss sweep going to the left side. Franklin got a good block out there, and then Franklin gets tackled by a ghost at about the 46-yard line. There wasn't anybody within 3 yards of him, and he fell down.
He tripped over his own feet. He couldn't get going. It looked like me as much as I've been falling here lately.
So the Knights, all of a sudden, on this first series, have 3rd down and 11 behind the sticks at the 46-yard line after that punt from Crossville only went 29 yards. Single running back is Drake Franklin. He is behind Drew Puccio. Slot to the right side, double wides to the wide side. Here's the snap. Puccio stands in the pocket, throws outside. It's complete to Brody McCain, but he is going to be short of the 1st down. And he'll be down at about the 37-yard line. Chad Robertson getting a good look at that. That was just a little slant-in pass. Puccio just pushed it out there, and it looks like the Knights are going to go for it on 4th down.
They're lined up 4th and 2.
So let's see. We're on the east side press box of Crossville Stadium. They give it to Drake Franklin. Takes it out on the right side. He'll have the 1st down. Ducks inside, and we'll get down to around the 30-yard line. So the Knights go for it on 4th down, and they bring the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line. Drag the chains for the initial Citizens Bank and Trust 1st and 10.
I don't think we're going to see many punts because, normally you'd punt the ball right there in that location. That was in a hurry-up offense, too. We got to the ball and snapped it just as Crossville lined up.
8:29 to play in the first quarter. No score. Knights are moving into Crossville territory with their initial 1st down of the ball game at the 32-yard line. Drew Puccio, the quarterback, looking for a change of the play from the sideline. He gets it in. Play clock at 14. Here's the snap. Franklin off the left side. Got a good block there. He's across the 25, and he's down near the 22-yard line. The left side of the Arabian Night line that time, Reed Willis and Noah Smith blew him off the line. Hiram Vasquez was there to make the stop for the Lions.
Yeah, and people listening to us over here, if we get the names wrong, we're struggling with some of these names. Just give us a chance.
On 1st down, inside trap play. Nope, they're going to throw a pass play into the hands of, yes, he's got it for the touchdown, Brody McCain on that skinny post.
Oh, Spencer Strickland, was it not?
Nope, it was Brody McCain.
Okay, number 9. Okay, my bad.
So Brody McCain catches a 22-yard touchdown pass just like that, and the Knights are up 6-0 on the Crossville Lions. Wooten will attempt the point after touchdown. Drew Puccio will hold. That's a 45-yard drive for the Knights quickly. Snap is back. Placement is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. So with 7:54 to play in the first quarter, the Knights draw first blood at Crossville, and they lead the Lions 7-0 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Stephen Juan and Chavez are deep for Crossville, and that kick goes out of the end zone. The first one of those we've had this year, and Crossville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. All right, let's get a recap of the Arabian Nights scoring drive brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and Agent Jeff Gibbs. Ben Elrod, what you got?
Okay, Arab takes 7 plays, covering 45 yards, capped with a 22-yard touchdown pass from Drew Puccio to Spencer Strickland. PAT by Aiden Wooten's good. New score, Arab 7, Crossville nothing.
Coming to you from the Arab Electric broadcast booth, Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Chad Robertson, Ben Elrod. On first down, here's the option play run by the quarterback, and this is Causey. He gets into the second level. He's across the 30, and he may have the initial first down of the ballgame for the Crossville Lions. And indeed, he does drag that chains and give them a first down with 7:46 to play in the first quarter. Arab up 7-0. Crossville on the option play that time. They stole a play out of Scottsboro's playbook.
Yeah, it's what it looked like right there. That the quarterback keeper is what's been hurting us all year, no matter who we play.
He did a good job reading the end right there, and our cornerback Wilkes was on the pitch, man. He cut it up and got some nice yardage there.
We'll be taking a look at the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard as this game progresses tonight. Lots of big games going on, and we've got an eye on a bunch of them. Over 42 games tonight. This time, Crossville goes with the inverted I, quarterback under center, takes the play, moves it to the left side. That is Caleb Cosby, and he's going to run again and get some good yardage outside the left end. He gets all the way up to the 38-yard line. Chad Robertson, the Achilles heel for Arab, no secret. Coach talked about it this morning, is setting the edge to keep that play from going outside. And this far tonight, the option play goes outside, and that time, that little quarterback keeper goes outside.
Yeah, we gotta seal the outside, keep the long runs. You know, Fort Payne got wide on us and run down the field in gashes last week, but Arab is buckling in right here.
Second down, actually, they say he stepped out of bounds at the 38, second down and 4. Crossville's going to turn, give it to the running back. That is Chavez. Check that. Yes, that is Chavez, and he'll make yardage across the 40 all the way up to the 45. He cut it outside off that end as well, and that is a Crossville first down. Josh Rowe on the stop for the Knights. Still a little soft edge right now, Ben.
Yeah, we may have to walk up, you know, bring in some extra help there. Walk up. Oh, we got a guy hurt here. Who is that? 35?
Lawson King.
He's limping a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 for Crossville. Ball is at the 45-yard line, trying to get answer points after the Arabian Night touchdown. They give it inside. First man through is the fullback, and he will only get about a yard. That is Manuel Jimenez, and he's 5'8", 200 pounds.
Again, Josh Rowe in the bottom of the pile again.
Josh Rose up there tight, and it's 2nd down and 8. 5:35 to play in the first quarter. We expect this game to go quickly because both teams like to run the ball.
Well, the reason Josh Rose, he's playing nose guard right in the middle and running right at him. He's got the last 3 tackles.
Causey, the quarterback. They have a wide out to either side this time, one to the far side. They're not going to, in fact, Causey's going to keep it and run right up the middle, and he is going to be slung down, and that time the tackle was made for Arab by Connor Knighton, the senior defensive lineman at 6'3", 204, and Patrick Lawler had help there as well.
Yeah, they're gang tackling out there. They're having a good little run at us right now on that running plays.
Indeed, and it's 3rd down and 5. So Crossville making some yardage here. Again, this is a team that has not won a game this year, but they have gutted it out here on their 2nd series and have moved the ball now into Arab territory at the 49-yard line. Wide out to the right side this time is Manuel Gaspar. And Knights are coming with pressure. They give it to the tailback. He breaks into the secondary, and he'll get all the way to the 45-yard line as Stephen Wan ran with the ball. He is 5'5", 135-pound senior.
Look at that number 55 they got out there. I was just looking at him, the size he is. He's
55 or 56?
55. Johnny Diaz, 6'1", 280-pound senior. He is a beast. Look at him.
He was one of the captains tonight as well. So that gain for the Crossville Lions is good for another 1st down. That is their 3rd consecutive 1st down on this drive. 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Knights up 7-0. I formation in the backfield. They put motion towards the far side press box, the home side. Here's the handoff out of the backfield. This is the running back, and once again, that is Stephen Wan. And Wan gets more than one. In fact, he gets all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Got a penalty flag on the other side, Michael, and I'm afraid it's going to be against us.
Let's see, the officials are talking about it.
Well, Arab's side is full over here, folks, and I look across at Crossville home stands. They have more band members than they have spectators in the stand.
We're going to try to get a very special guest on with us later. This is going to be a 15-yard penalty for grasping the face mask and pulling the ball player down. So all of a sudden, Crossville is nearing the red zone at the Arabian Night 25-yard line. They come back to the they line up very quickly here on 1st down at the Arab 25. 7-0 Knights lead with 3:55 to play in the first quarter. This game has yet to see its first pass on the Crossville side. They hand off up the middle and nothing doing. As that time, the Knights broke containment at the line of scrimmage and bring down the Crossville running back. Again, that was Stephen Wan, and he goes down for no gain. One more time for Josh Rowe.
He rode him down. He jumped on his back and rode him down right there, too. Now they put Kinnear back at nose guard.
Clarksville with no gain on that play brings up a 2nd and 10. Clarksville is moving left to right as we give you the call of this game. And again, we are on the visitor side, the east side of a brand new remodeled stadium here at Crossville. On 1st down, quarterback under center, single setback behind him. They give it to the fullback, and nope, the quarterback does a follow and gets about 2 yards. They try to gut that out. They send that fullback through to clear the air, if you would, and not a lot of running room there. He'll only get about a yard, maybe 2. In the middle of the Knights line made the stop.
Question, Michael, you were over here talking to the coach. What kind of kicking game have they got? I'm figuring that these kids could kick the football.
I'm assuming they do. I know he's had the same kicker all through the season, so that's a sign. But I'll be honest with you on this, either the Knights are a bit flat up front or this Crossville team's coming out with a little vinegar in their veins.
Well, they have nothing to lose, everything to gain. They hadn't won one all year.
Wide out coming to the right side. They've yet to throw a pass tonight. Causey, the quarterback, turns, toss sweep left side. Knights are back there. Ball's on the ground. And did the Knights come up with it? Yes, they did. And on the recovery, Logan Silva for the recovery for the Arabian Knights as they jousted the ball out of the quarterback's hands. And the Knights stop this drive at the 25-yard line and take over as the result of a fumble recovery.
That was big right there. The Crossville's doing a great job driving the ball right down the middle and sweep every down in. But he got pounded pretty good, and somebody slapped that ball, and he went about 5 yards back towards the Arab side.
And the Knights take over offensively, 1st and 10 on this series. And the quarterback in the gun this time. Here's Puccio giving to the running back, Drake Franklin, and right up the middle off left guard, and he gets good yardage. Got about 9 right up the gut that time. That's the kind of running game the Knights want to establish in this one, Ronnie.
Yeah, they give him a first down. He actually did get 10 out of it. They're moving the chains.
And he did. So give them a Citizens Bank and Trust first down up at the 35-yard line. They run a play quickly. Again, they give it to Franklin. Franklin breaks into the clear. He's at the 45, crosses midfield, bowls over a man, and he is knocked down finally at the 47-yard line. He ran right over Manuel Gaspar, but Gaspar just put his hand up and grabbed what he could and brought him down. Otherwise, had he broke that tackle, he'd have seen 6.
Yeah, absolutely. There, he had 45 more yards to go, and he had to score.
Great block that time by the center for the Arabian Knights, John David Hall. He's on Crossville's big man, Antonio Robledo, who is a defensive back or defensive lineman. Crossville now showing a 6-man front. Here's the snap. Puccio, the quarterback, turns, going to give a little quick pass. This is to Spencer Strickland. He's down the seam, across the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. Helped up by Crossville's tackler, Stephen Wan, and dragged those chains for another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Knight first down. And now we got a penalty on the play, and the Knights are walking backward.
Personal foul on a.
There'll be a legal receiver downfield for the Arabian Knights, an illegal receiver downfield. And that's, Ben, that's a little odd in that how quickly could that lineman get downfield on that quick pass?
Well, one thing that will set him off is you got a tackle there, and he was lined up at tight end, and when he blows off the ball, sometimes that tackle wants to go with him, and that'll get you every time.
That's a good point. Very good point tonight.
1st and 15.
Indeed, the ball's back at the 48-yard line. We're hoping to have a very special guest join us at some point here early on in this ball game, and hopefully we can have this young lady on our air because it's a very wonderful, heartwarming story. Here's the snap. Arab going on a sweep. This is just ball's on the ground as Brody McCain loses the football on a jet sweep reverse, and Puccio was there to pick it up as the ball went out of bounds back at the 41-yard line, and all of a sudden the Arabian Knights have the car in reverse.
Yeah, it looks like it was. We're lucky we were so close to the sideline and the ball rolled out of bounds. We lost a good 10, 12 yards on that. Now we got second about 21, 22 yards.
And 22 is correct. The Knights need the 37-yard line in Crossville territory to convert. Wideouts, 2 to the right side and a slot that way. Puccio wants to throw. Drop. He's going to dump a little screen. It's off to Drake Franklin. Franklin to the 45, breaks the tackle at midfield. Tucks inside. He's at the 45. He's at the 40, and he is very near that first down mark, all the way down to the 38-yard line. It is going to be for the Arabian Knights a 3rd and 1. Let's call it 2. Better part of 2. And that was a great little screen set up, wide open. Was Franklin, and he did the rest with the football under his arm.
He had some blockers out there that held back and waited on him, and he did a good job following them.
Inside of 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and the Knights on a hard count, and Crossville, I think, will jump. And let's see, the penalty will be the first penalty of the night against the Lions, and that will give the Arabian Knights, by penalty, a 1st and 10 at the Crossville 32-yard line.
They started the clock before they had the down markers down. He's in a hurry, too.
Could be the last play of the first quarter. Knights are driving. They got the ball as a result of a Crossville fumble when the Lions were driving. Here's the snap. Puccio going to hand it off. Franklin, right side, tucks inside. He gets a good block there. He's all the way down to the 25, still running, and he's all the way down to the 20-yard line. Crossville has a man getting up slow, and the stop was made for the Lions by Antonio Quintana. And that will be another Citizens Bank Arabian Knight 1st and 10 at the Crossville 20-yard line, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 1 in the books. Arabs up 7-0 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Come experience Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater. We're a 130-acre park filled with adventure. From our indoor aquatic center and RV park, tennis courts, and our state-of-the-art fitness center and amphitheater. We offer youth and adult sports leagues for all ages at our first-class facilities. Whether it's baseball, basketball, group exercise classes, playgrounds, or your favorite band in concert, Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater has something for everyone. Join our effort to improve the health of our community and win the day at Sand Mountain Park.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
From the Arab Electric Cooperative broadcast booth, the crew intact: Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemake, Chad Robinson, Ben Elrod, and the Knights are driving. As we start the second quarter, they will have a 1st and 10 at the Crossville 15-yard line. Watching Drew Puccio run this offense, Ronnie, it's a little different feel than when Aiden Cox is in.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. He's taking his time a little more, and he knows what he's doing. He doesn't have the arm strength, I think, that Aiden has.
Somewhere in this quarter, we will squeeze in a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. This game is moving quickly. Trips to the left side. Crossville's only got one person out there. The Knights throw that inside pass play, the skinny post, and it goes to Strickland again. And Strickland is all the way down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, and that will bring a 1st down for the Arabian Knights. And check that. That was not Strickland that time, but that was my guy that I gave the credit for on the first touchdown pass, and that is Brody McCain. No, it's not. Who was it?
Strickland.
Is he wearing number 8?
No, he's wearing number 1.
Why can't I see it?
He's the tall guy on this side.
Yeah, right. It looks like a 9 out there.
It's a 1.
He's in the slot right now.
Yes.
Here's the play going off to Franklin off the left side, and he'll trot into the end zone unmolested for an Arabian Knight touchdown. So on 1st and goal from the 3, the Knights go in at 11:22 left in the first half, and suddenly Arabs up 13-0.
That's a good play. He actually just walked in. He had one block, and he just turned to the right and walked in right then.
Point after coming.
Puccio's holding. Wooten the kick.
Little to no wind here tonight at Crossville, although he will be kicking into a slight breeze. Snap is back. Placement is there. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 11:22 left to play in the first half. Arab 14, Crossville nothing. This is the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
The Arabian Knights prepare to kick off, and this time Wooten will do the honors, the man on the extra point. 14-0 Knights are up. Here from the Arab Electric Cooperative's broadcast booth. And here's your kick. It is a short kick. It'll bounce. Crossville's got to come up on it. Ball gets by the intended receiver, and he'll fall on it and keep possession, but that would have been disastrous. Antonio Quintana was the man that dropped on the ball. Don't make that Manuel Gaspar that dropped on the ball. So it will be Crossville's ball, 1st and 10. They get the field position at their own 24-yard line. Let's check the recap of the scoring drive as the Arabian Knights put 14 on the board. Brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and agent Jeff Gibbs.
Okay, Arab takes 9 plays to cover 75 yards, capped off with a 3-yard touchdown run by Drake Franklin. PAT by Aiden Wooten is good. New score, Arab 14, Crossville 0.
Crossville on 1st down. Here comes everybody for Arab. They just gang up on the running back, and he'll get maybe a yard. And, boy, they had 8 on that tackle. Let Jeff Gibbs find your next home. Call him today, 256-640-3085, Southern Elite Realty, and agent Jeff Gibbs.
All right, Michael, the young lady you're wanting to see is not here tonight.
Oh, no. Well, what we were going to do is that we had a little thing to honor Liliana Roque, who was crowned homecoming queen last week here at Crossville. She immediately abdicated her crown to her friend who has been suffering cerebral palsy since her birth and was in a wheelchair, and she was in the homecoming court but did not win the honor. The queen then took her crown, put it on her head, and she was declared the homecoming queen here at Clarksville in a wonderful act of kindness. Crossville has a player down on that running play, and we'll take a break at 10:22 to play in the first half. It is 14-0 Arab leads Crossville on the Fun Radio Football Network. No return. Stephen Wan, the player for Crossville, helped off the field. I have mistakenly called them Clarksville from doing too many Tennessee games back in the day. Here's the handoff going to the right side, and that is the running back, and that is actually Chavez, I think, ran with the football that time, and the Knights met him over on that left side. The leading tackler for the Arabian Knights was Caleb Perkins. So now we come to a 4th and 9, and Crossville will have to punt the ball away. I caught myself. Ball.
Now McCain is going back.
Brody.
Yes.
I can't wait till my eye appointment comes up over at Dr. Freeman's office.
Since I had my Cadillac surgery, I'm seeing much better.
Here's the snap, Crossville to punt, and this punt is partially hit, blocked, and it will bounce. It'll be taken by John Ray Wilkes, and he's running off the left side. He's up across the 35-40, and now he cuts back and at the 41-yard line. John Ray doesn't get to run the ball a lot, and boy, he took off with that one.
You didn't see what happened. The ball hit him. He's going down, didn't see the ball. The ball hit him in the rear end and bounced past him. He turned and picked it up on the bounce. It was a live ball after it hit A-Rep. He picked it up and ran it back.
Good play, headsy play by John Ray Wilkes. And the Knights are in business once again in Crossville territory, 1st and 10. Except for the points off a touchdown off that last drive, the Arabian Knights have started every drive in this half in Crossville territory.
Yes, they have.
So it's 1st and 10. Drew Puccio is your quarterback. 9:15 to play in the first half, and the Knights lead 14-0, threatening to add more. They get off the left side. New running back into the ball game for the Knights. That is Logan Aldridge, and Aldridge is going to run the ball all the way down to the 34-yard line. I'll get it straight in a minute here, folks. But a good run by Aldridge of 9 will bring up 2nd down and 2. Caleb Causey, the quarterback and safety for Crossville, made the stop.
Well, if you look how many people's on the field, they got 1, 2, 3, 4. They've only got like 6 ball players on the sideline. Everybody else is on the field.
It is very similar in numbers to Mike Tankersley told us this morning at coach's breakfast to Brindley Mountain.
Yes, they are.
It is 2nd down and 1. Knights put a man in motion to the right side this time. Blocking back there, they're going to give it to Aldridge. Aldridge has a lane. He gets across the 30. That's an Arabian Knights Citizens Bank 1st and 10 all the way down to the 26-yard line. So drag those chains. Logan Aldridge running behind his pads. And Stephen Wan, the young man that went out injured earlier, is the man that came back to make the stop.
You know, the only person on the field that was in front between him and the goal line was Stephen Wan, and he ran right into him.
So 1st and 10. Knights have the football at the 26-yard line. 8 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first half. They lead Crossville 14-0. Here's the snap. Puccio's going to put a lot of air in this. One's got a man wide open in the end zone. That is Brody McCain.
Yes, it was. That was a beautiful pass. He just lifted it up, and McCain was 10, 15 yards behind his defender.
That was a rainbow, and McCain was just waiting for rain. And the touchdown pass is good for 26 yards. And it is now Arab 20, Crossville nothing. Point after coming. Wooten will attempt. Puccio will hold. That's Drew's 2nd touchdown pass of the year, I believe. Here's the snap. He had a little trouble getting it down. He does. Kick is in the air. The kick is through the uprights and good. So with 7:58 to play in the first half, Arab up now 21-0 over the Crossville Lions. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
If you need reliable family transportation, you need to see us. Every vehicle is warranted for the life of your contract and comes with a free Carfax. It's why we say,
the driving factor, beyond your normal buy here, pay here.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Here we go, stand by. Short kick by the Arabian Knights, picked up by running back. Oh man, and he is leveled on the sideline. That was a heck of a hit. And that was a heck of a hit, and that fired up the Arabian Knights as Lawson King leveled the returner, Manuel Gaspar, the 5'5", 130-pound senior, and he almost knocked him into the stands.
Yeah, I think he messed up his manual transmission on that one right there now. He whopped him.
That was one heck of a hit.
It sure was.
You could actually hear it up here.
Boy, Crossville, even the Crossville fans and these fans, they almost ended up with a Crossville returner in their lap. And I'm not kidding, folks.
That made more noise than Ben Elrod trying to open his wallet.
1st and 10 for the Crossville Lions. They're down 21. Ball at the 36-yard line after a 18-yard return. They give it to the right side, and the running back that time was Stephen Wan, and he'll only get a yard.
And our tacklers was the left side of Arab that time. Seriously, there was 4 people on the tackle.
The lead person to lead that tackle group was Wyatt Lamar.
Well, everybody from 44 over was on it right there.
The Knights are not giving any, they're playing man coverage, and they're not giving any chance for any kind of passing yardage from Crossville thus far in the game. This time they go with 2 wideouts to the right, flanker to the left. They turn, give it on a running play, and again, that is Stephen Wan, and that young man is a gutsy young man. 5'5", 135, a senior, and he takes the ball, and I mean, he's not afraid to run that ball. Zach Hallman, the man to make the stop for the Knights. He's a freshman.
A freshman quarterback. He comes from a long line of Hallmans in Arab football, but have you ever seen a Hallman be in a skill position? Every one of them been big fat linemen.
So it is a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 6, possession down for the Lions. 6:45 to play in the first half. Knights up 21-0. Here they go unbalanced to the right side. They give it up the middle, and he'll be shy of the first down. He'll get to the 43, and that was 1 again for the Crossville Lions, and the Knights helping him. I'll tell you, there's a lot of good sportsmanship going on down on that field. I will give both teams credit for that. Tackle was made by Hagan Stewart. Chad Robertson, you love to see a cleanly played game, a tough, hard-fought football game, but you love to see them when they're helping each other out, patting each other on the back or other places.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Good sportsmanship. Shows a lot of character of what we have, and it's class act. What can you say?
Knights are sending Brody McCain long at the 25. Let's see if they'll come after this. They have been very close to blocking a couple of punts tonight. Here comes one of the players unblessed from the outside. Logan Aldridge takes a line drive kick. He's going to be hit and slammed down immediately. Good tackle that time by Caleb Causey. as nowhere to go.
Line drive. I mean, it didn't get 10 feet over the grass all the way down.
5:49 to play in the first half. Arab is up 21-0 in this football game. We'll check the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard on our next break. So we'll see what Kevin James has to say tonight. Of course, last night, a couple of big games in county. Albertville falls to Huntsville, but the big upset that everybody in the lips of Marshall County had on their mind this morning that follow high school football was the fact that Scottsboro beat Gunnersville. Puccio, the quarterback, directing traffic out there. Got two wides to the right side. Going to go to the left side on a little skinny tunnel screen. Gets it to the receiver there, going down the sideline, and he's going to be waylaid. That was a nice hit over there. Tackle was made by Mendez for Crossville, but that pass play quickly got into the hands of the receiver, and I want to give credit. I believe the receiver for the Knights that time was Dylan Kirkland, and it was. So that's a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down, running a toss sweep and getting it into the hands of Drake Franklin. Drake's got a good run. He's across midfield, across the 45, and he's down inside of the Crossville 40-yard line. So another Citizens Bank and Trust first and 10 on a 19-yard romp by Drake Franklin. That time he got on Drake Avenue.
He ran out of his shoe and got a penalty, probably hold it against Arab.
Why am I missing these flags?
Drake ran out of his shoe. He had to come outside.
Far side, they're throwing the flags on the
10 on the window right here.
Oh, the tent on the window, maybe that is it. Also, the flags are coming on the far side of the field, which is the home side. So, but anyway, the Knights, that'll negate a really good run by Drake Franklin, and it'll put the Knights behind the chains. They've got it first down and 19 from their own 30-yard line now. So they go from 130 to the other, and I think Cross will jump.
Yes.
And that indeed is going to be the call, I believe, for offsides against the Lions.
Get 5 more back of that.
I did say Crossville, right?
You did.
Just making sure.
Hey, Michael.
Yes, sir.
We have a special fun listener listening Southwest Alabama down in Livingston area, Nick and Vivian, who I had the privilege to introduce myself to and get to know here in the last couple months. And they introduced themselves as the proud parents of Little Lee Osmond.
Little Lee.
So we all know that is Coach Osmond's dear wife.
Indeed.
And I want to tell them when they're back in town to get up here and pull on the Arabian Nights.
Handoff going to Logan Aldridge out of the backfield this time, and he is just running that ball with great authority across midfield. He gets a lot of that penalty yardage back. They're going to drag the chains because that's an Arabian Night first and 10, and the Knights are going hurry up. Sideline reports tonight by Trad Robertson, brought to you by Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta in the Northgate Shopping Center. On first down, Knights going to give it quickly. They spell with Franklin in the ball game as Drew came pounding back in there to give the rest to Logan Aldridge, who's had a couple of really good runs back-to-back. Knights get 5 on that run, and they're up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Drew Puccio is going all the way in the first half at quarterback. 4:25 to play in the half. Knights up by 21. Going to throw a pass. Pass is complete. This is going to be a touchdown. Just a pitch and catch to Brody McCain. It goes 46 yards for an Arabian Night touchdown, and the romp is on.
And he was behind everybody again. Did you see Crossville didn't even run after him? They just stopped and watched him walk in. I don't know why. They could have cut across, but they didn't try to.
Well, let's 24 players on the squad, and the majority go both ways. There's only one player that does not play defense on offense. Point after touchdown coming.
The official stopped the play.
Wooten will attempt.
I don't know what the deal is. I have to tell Lee's parents down there I'll be in Livingston for homecoming here in a few weeks. Our group will be standing in front of the auto parts, Mike Colvin's Auto Parts in Livingston. Come by and say hi to us.
And my lovely wife Melanie will be down there Sunday with her son Cody and a horse trailer to pick up a horse at my first cousin Zena Pruitt's ranch down there, as they has the P Arrow Ranch in Livingston. Snap is back. Here's the placement. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And that is the young lady that puts that right through the uprights.
Reese Hallmark.
Reese just smacked that ball right through. It's good to have depth at kicker.
Yes, it is.
And your new score is Arab 28, Crossville nothing. With 4:14 to play in the first half, let's check the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard.
With With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
And we'll be bringing you that tonight from Morgan Family Practice. Here's the kickoff by the Arabian Knights, and it is going to be taken by Crossville, and they are going to be smothered in at the 30-yard line, taken at the 26, brought back to the 30, and a bunch of white jerseys were there to lay him on the Logan Aldridge was there, but also up front that time for the Arabian Knights was Clay Bagwell, a junior linebacker at 5'10", 159. So Crossville goes back on offense, 1st and 10, trailing 28-0, and with that, let's get another report from our very own Ben Elrod from Southern Elite Realty. Here's your Arabian Nights scoring drive recap.
All right, Arab takes 7 plays to go 78 yards. Capped with a 47-yard touchdown pass. Drew Puccio to Brody McCain. PAT by Reese Hallmark is good. New score, Arab 28, Crossville 0.
And they go to the running back, Stephen Wan, again up the middle that time, and he'll only get about a yard as the middle of that Arabian Night defensive line closed quickly. On the stop for Arab that time was Connor Knight.
It looks like Crossville line is already they're just huffing and puffing out there. But like you said, there's only got 20 of them, and they're give slap out already.
And you got to realize there haven't been any timeouts except for one injury timeout as this game has progressed. Neither team has taken a timeout.
We're 3 minutes to go to the first half. We went, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
And Arab leads 28-0. Here's the snap, and a penalty marker goes down. Arab jumped, but I believe Crossville may have flinched. So I think Crossville will get the penalty, and this will be only the second penalty against the Crossville Lions tonight.
Yeah, and both of them's been short range, just 5 yards. Arab's already had a couple of 10 and 115.
So they'll be first down, or make that second down after the penalty, 2nd and 13, and they'll move the ball back to the 27-yard line.
They'll throw it.
Knights playing pretty much the first round of players defensively still in this first half, and that was the intention of the coach. Nope, they're going to give it up the middle. And ball is on the ground. Well, did we get a whistle?
I think the ball was blown dead. He blew it while the guy was going down.
Logan Silva is a ball hawk. Chad Robertson, he was in to scoop that up. Had it been a fumble, he may have had 6 on that.
He must have 20/20 vision because he can definitely see the ball on the ground, but Logan Silva doing a great job.
Timeout?
Yep. We have timeout on the field with 2:56 to play. Crossville's taking it. We'll take it with them. 28-0 Arab on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Everybody's still buzzing about that hit. That's been the biggest play of the game.
Yeah.
And who hit him?
Who did I say a while ago?
Who?
No.
Lawson King. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lawson
yeah,
King.
number 35, Lawson King.
He laid him out. Okay, here we go. Crossville on 3rd and 13, and somebody moved and a penalty marker goes down as we come back to you from the Arab Electric Cooperative broadcast booth. First half, Ronnie Shoemate's gone pretty much as expected.
Yeah, we thought that. You know, I predicted, I said, well, I think we'll get 28 points in the first half. Wish I'd have bet on something like that because that's where we're at right now with 2 minutes 56 seconds to go.
We got another timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:56 to play. Crossville wants another one. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
6, we seem to be stuck in the mud because we've had 2 consecutive timeouts and a penalty.
Yep.
But Crossville now on 3rd down trying to make something happen here.
Yep. Here we go. I'll say something after this play.
All right. Crossville this time is
quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback sneak going to the left side, and nobody fool for the Arabian Nights. He'll get about a yard and nothing more. Go ahead,
4th
Ronnie.
down. I said for all these years, 25 years of calling these games, we always wear short pants and short sleeve shirts and all that until usually the last ball game. It's cool out here tonight, folks. We see some people in the stands with big coats on, earmuffs and all that. It's the coolest I can remember it being. And right here, it's not tomorrow's October, but September is usually warm. That hurricane really brought a cool front in right here.
So for the Arabian Nights, 4th down, punt situation, and the Knights have one man back at the 45-yard line. Here they come, high snap, gets it away, and this ball will bounce and roll. It'll step inside the 40 and will roll inside the Arab 35. It's a good punt all the way down to the Arab 32-yard line. So with 2:03 left to play in the first half, the Knights are up 28-0. Will they add another here?
I believe they will. There's 2 minutes exactly left in the first half. I'd be surprised. We're going to see a lot of different people out here on this next half.
Hey, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Today would have been Coach Bill Morgan's 86th birthday.
Wow.
Really?
Yep, I was down here talking to Bo.
He'd be happy for his Arabian Nights. We must have motion.
All sorts of whistles going
Offsides
on.
Arabs, what he's saying.
Knights
illegal motions, what it was.
Well, you're beginning to see some substitutions in the lineup for the Arabian Nights, even at this point. Kurt Williams is in there. We have a new number that I do not have on the roster at an end position. Landon Strickland is in the ball game at this point. And the Knights still with quite a few of their starters in. Landon is going to go wide to the left side. He wears number 81. Here's the snap. Puccio bobbles the ball, but now he tosses it out. This is Drake Franklin on
Good
Drake
hit.
Avenue, and he's all the way up near the 40-yard line, and a good hit for Crossville indeed.
Number 28, he's not on the list.
Let's see, I got an updated list here, and he's not.
Number 28.
So number 28 for Crossville with a great hit. Knights are coming right back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 2, here's the fake. Nope, they're going to give it this time. Drake Franklin stepped inside, now steps outside. Gave a nice shimmy fake. He's across midfield. He's down across the 40. He's inside the 30. He may go. 20, 15, 10. Give him 6. Drake Franklin on Drake Avenue all the way for a 50. They make that a 59-yard run.
Well, he's got more than 75 yards this half. He only had 75 yards last week total. And we talked about how bad west end of Drake Avenue is. You always got to run. He's doing it again tonight.
He was running on that west side that time.
Yes, he was.
Although it was on the east side of Crossville Stadium.
He was being chased, but never mind.
All right, Knights are up 34-0. Let's see what happens on the point after. Here's the snap. Placement is down. The kick is in the air. And the kick is good. And once again, Reese Wall, Hallmark, does the number.
Yep.
And puts the 34th point of the game up for the Arabian Knights with 74 seconds left in the game and the first half, and it's 35-0.
She is Arab High School's all-time leading female kicker.
There you go.
Thank you, Ronnie.
3 points.
I wanted to get a break in there. Well, we'll wait.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Well, Evan Grimmett is now in the ball game to kick off for the Arabian Knights. Evan is a senior, 5'7", 148. So the Knights working out their kickers here in the first half. Or should I say wearing them out?
Yeah, they are. I'm trying to say who's back deep. I can't.
One.
Is,
Actually, it's 2, but here's a pooch kick by the Knights. They're going to keep it in the field of play. It bounces. It'll be taken by a Crossville up man, and he'll scrum to the 36-yard line with 1 minute and 8 seconds to play, and the Lions will take over 1st and 10.
All right, and he was brought down by Clay Bagwell again, junior, 5'10", 159 pounds.
Halftime coming up. We got some special events coming up. We'll check the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard, plus Morgan Family Practice, Legends of the Arabian Knights with our very own Archie Anderson. It's the Marshall County Gas District halftime report, and we're 68 seconds away with the Arab Knights leading this football game 35-0 at this juncture. So Causey, your quarterback, coming up to the line of scrimmage. I formation in the backfield. They've gone back to their original double tight ends, and they turn it. They give it up the middle. And you know, I'm not second guessing here. As that time that was the running back Stephen won, and lost King on the stop. But I'm wondering if Crossville's just trying to shorten this game by running up the middle a lot.
Could be. They got to get one more play in, and it'll be halftime. You got time for one. They're letting the clock run down as slow as they can.
Well, at this point, 35-0, and for this Crossville team, it is, and our hearts go out to them. I mean, we love this community. I'm not kidding. We absolutely adore this community, and this football team is not one to be competing at this level. Ball on the ground. Let's see. Nope, they're saying Crossville recovered.
That should have been A-Reb because he was laying on top of an A-Reb player when he fumbled the ball. He wasn't on the ground.
So that'll be the end of the first half, and Arab will take a 35-0 lead into halftime. But the fact of the matter is that the numbers, the count in Alabama is not in the favor of a school like Crossville.
No.
And unfortunately, the football team is one that suffers. That's the end of the first half, 35-0. The Arabian Knights lead the Crossville Lions. Let's go down to the field for another one of our Grumpy's Pizza and Pasta sideline reports as Chad Robertson has the coach.
Coach, your thoughts of the first half?
It wasn't a I mean, look, we're up 35-0. I'm not upset, but we still got some improving to do. Up front, I think we made some plays, had some good runs, but it's we've got to do what the offense gives us. We got to do what the defense gives us. Our offense has to, we're just sometimes we're being mavericks and we're making big plays, but it's not. We got to do better.
Thank you, Coach.
Well, I think we get the gist of what Coach is trying to say there. We're at the half, and tonight the Marshall County Gas District halftime report starts now. It's 35-0. Arab leads on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Showdown from the motion picture in Town, and we're the champions by 3. From a Harvey Satterfield, is your band ready? His word speaks only truth.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Come experience Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater. We're a 130-acre park filled with adventure. From our indoor aquatic center and RV park, tennis courts, and our state-of-the-art fitness center and amphitheater, we offer youth and adult sports leagues for all ages at our first-class facilities. Whether it's baseball, basketball, group exercise classes, playgrounds, or your favorite band in concert, Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater has something for everyone. Join our effort to improve the health of our community and win the day at Sand Mountain Park.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
And now for your upcoming equipment, your Crossville High School marching band.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
If you need reliable family transportation, you need to see us. Every vehicle is warrantied for the life of your contract and comes with a free Carfax. It's why we say,
the driving factor, beyond your normal buy here, pay here.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Stats, if you've got them, Ronnie, you got a few to give us before we start the second half.
Just a few real quick. We talk about total yards. A-Rep has 312 yards and Crossville has 60 yards. Passing, we have 140, and they have yet to throw the ball. They have 0 yards out there. Receiving, like I said, 140 to nothing. Turnovers, time of possession, I think it was real close. 8 minutes, 34 seconds for us, 14 minutes, 12 seconds for them. First downs, 15 for us, 4 for them.
And the Knights are up as we start the second half, 35 to nothing. I have not seen, Chad is going to check to see if we have a running clock here in the second half.
And Drake Franklin in the first half had 138 yards, averaging 13.8 yards. Logan Aldridge, 3 carries for 34, averaging 11 yards.
So Crossville will kick off for the first time tonight. And we'll see what kind of kicker they have. And toe meets leather, and it is a short kick. It'll be taken at the 12-yard line. Coming this way, back to the 15, to the 20, coming outside to the 25, to the 30, and he'll cross, get just down, just near the 30-yard line on the return for the Arabian Knights that time. And the man getting the honors is a new number in there. That is Dylan Kirkland, who's on the return man.
We also have a flag on the play, Michael.
At the half, Susan Moore is leading Brindley Mountain 57 to nothing, courtesy of our Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. Kevin James will have that as well. We're going to have a penalty against the Arabian Knights on the kickoff, and I believe we're going to have a block in the back.
We get this under your arm.
There you go. And it'll be 1st and 10 to start the second half. The Knights will be backed up after that nice return by Kirkland, and it will be all the way back to the 11-yard line. So the Knights will take over there, 1st and 10. Drew Puccio is your quarterback. He's going to turn, give it to the first man through, and that is going to be Dylan Frank, or no, check that. That is going to be, that is for the first time tonight, Hayden O'Reilly getting the ball. And that will be Oswald Torres making the stop, 5'9", 260, a senior, big guy for the Crossville Lions.
He's a big one. That number 55 right there, 6'1", 280.
Chad, you've got to give a lot of respect to this Crossville football team. These are 24 gutsy guys that are gutting it out, and they showed up for the second half, that's for sure.
Yes, they did.
On second down, here's the pass. This is Spencer Strickland, and he is on the way. Spencer Strickland will go 89 yards for an Arabian Night touchdown with 11 minutes to play in the third quarter. So just like that, on the second play from scrimmage, the Knights score on a 91-yard touchdown pass. That is the longest touchdown pass this year for the Arabian Knights.
Yes, it is. I tell you what, Puccio's put some stats up there for touchdown passes tonight. He just outrun everybody. Nobody could keep up with him out there. And he's 6'1". That little guy chasing is 5'5".
Point after touchdown is coming. And I'm trying to get a look at who our kicker is. And yes, that is Grace Hallmark. Awaiting the snap, Puccio will hold. Snap is back, puts it down, the kick is in the air. She's been perfect. And it is 42.
Nope.
Did you miss it?
She missed it, went to the left.
Oh, Lord, I thought it just went inside the upright. Anyway, the score stays the same, 41-0. Arab leads with 10:58 to play in the third quarter over Crossville on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Kickoff brought to you by Farmers Insurance and agent Joshua Jennings. A short kick picked up by Hiram Velasquez for Crossville. He crosses the 30. He's up to the 32-yard line, and Lawson King put him down there. So now Crossville takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line following that Arabian Night quick strike to start the second half. It's a 41-0 ball game. Handoff in the middle and not much running room. In fact, he may get back to the line of scrimmage. That is the running back. That was Velasquez on that run. Caleb Perkins making the stop for the Knights.
Let me ask y'all a question. Can you remember the last time that we've been in a football game for a half and now into the third quarter where the opposing team has yet to throw a pass?
It's been a while. I feel like I'm calling Fife.
Yeah. Good point.
Clock is running. 10:15 to play in the third. Knights are up by 41. Here's a handoff. Quarterback, nope, going to follow through. The quarterback follow off left guard, and he'll get about 3 yards on that play, and we'll get up near the 34-yard line. Lots of new numbers in for the Arabian Knights. We're going to have to call everybody that we possibly can. Caleb Perkins again on the stop for the Knights. So Caleb having a good game here in Crossville. Looks like this is a good bounce back. We predicted, everybody sort of saw this coming, as this would be a good bounce back game for the Knights after last week's loss to Fort Payne.
Yeah, I knew they'd be hungry and they won't get out there. I'm thinking that we're going to see after this possession, next time defense gets out there, we're going to see a totally different group.
Well, I think the coaches got the attention of the players early on in the week. Toss sweep going to the right side, new running back in for Crossville. He gets the corner and he's across. He'll get a first down. That's a Crossville first down all the way up to the 45-yard line, as that was a toss sweep to, well,
it's number 13, number 13.
Okay, that was Stephen Wan. And that will be one heck of a run for a first down.
One did well. And he got some speed now. That little kid can motor when he gets outside.
And again, showing that the Knights are not, has still got that problem on that edge.
Yep.
I'm surprised that Crossville hasn't tested the edge more tonight, but not second guessing the coach. This time tight formation for the Lions. They've had movement on the line of scrimmage. This will cost them 5. Well, we do not have a running clock. I can assume that by the fact that the clock is stopped on the first down and on that penalty possession.
I was hoping. I kind of thought we might be out of here by 9 o'clock tonight.
You need to get to bed early. You've been up all day.
Yeah, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I know. Went to Grandparents' Day in Montgomery to see my granddaughter, and we had a blast down there with her.
I understand you walked in and sat beside a celebrity.
Yeah, I had a guy sitting right in front of us. I had no idea his granddaughter went to the same school. Hank Williams Jr., Bo Cephas sat right in front of me, folks.
Was all his rowdy friends there?
Yeah.
Okay, handoff
his
to
in-laws.
the left side. that could be classified.
Yeah.
And he'll get all across to the 41-yard line again. That was Juan, the ball carrier. 9:10 to play in the third quarter. Arab up comfortably 41-0. Next week, we go to the Ship in Boaz. Headed down to the Pirate Ship, second year in a row, as the schedule turns out.
Yeah, got a lot of fond memories in Boaz.
Yeah. I can smell you, Ronnie.
That's a
smell
good
what
game.
you're talking. I can smell what the Ronnie is cooking.
Yeah. It's some tacos that you're eating over there is what it is.
I tell you, I've had 3 tonight. They are good. Here's the handoff. And I haven't spent $10 yet. I mean, they are good.
Yeah, there's a local restaurant over here that set up a little booth, and it's been, 20, 30 foot deep all night long over there. They don't have a concession stand, apparently. Well, they got one, but everybody's over here at the taco stand.
And the name of the stand is Santa Teresa. And
St. Teresa.
Yes, and his wife and I think her name is Teresa. Either that or they're very loyal. But I'll tell you that food, and you're right. There's a collection of people all the game at that concession or that taco stand.
Yep.
Every time he gets done when he said, "I think I may go have one more."
Yeah.
I have to go try it myself, folks.
I'm telling you,
I'll be the taste
he
tester.
saw me coming. He said, "You want the same?" Oh, you got it. Here's the quarterback rolling out
There's
the
a
pass,
pass.
throwing downfield like Caleb Causey, throwing it in incomplete. Well, and do we have a marker down?
No, got a quarterback got waylaid after just as he threw the ball. But that is the first pass tonight, folks, by Crossville Lions, and it went incomplete. Nobody around it.
And it was intended for Hiram Velasquez, a wide receiver, 5'11", 175 junior. You know, you want to say good things about Crossville, and there's nothing bad to say about Crossville, certainly. And you've got to give credit to these kids because they are really gutting it out. But in talking to their head coach the other day, there is not a lot of hope on the horizon, unfortunately. They are what they are. Here comes Knight's coming after this one. They don't get it. They've got no one back, so this one will drop and take a heck of a Crossville roll. It hit at the 30 and will be down at the 16. So a great punt. I'll tell you one thing, their kicking game as far as the punting situation is in good hands. Yasimar Melendez was the man that made the stop. 5'5", 140, a senior.
And we got a whole bunch of brand new clean jerseys and pants going in out there right now. All 11 looks like brand new. And we got Jackson Cook, the freshman, is going in at quarterback out there.
So I guess we gotta get the roster in hand, and Ronnie and Ben, y'all help me spot. And Chad, you're down there, and if you get a number that get wrong, you just let me know. On first down, new quarterback into the game, good snap. Toss sweep, got it in front of him. Good run. Gets across the 20, 25, across to the 27-yard line.
I couldn't tell who it was.
Logan Aldridge.
Logan Aldridge. And and one thing I like about the way Logan Aldridge runs, he runs behind his pads.
He does. It's like he's walking on air out there.
He's got good field vision. He stops and looks to see where the hole is and cuts back towards it.
Well, I tell you, Drake Franklin probably in front of him has taught him a lot of good habits.
Good point.
Because Drake is an outstanding running back. Wide to their side comes Noah Mann, sophomore wide receiver, 5'7", 132. Here's a snap. Back to pass. We're going to see a pass. Here's the throw. Incomplete.
Little high.
As the pass was intended, Jackson Cook threw the ball, and it was intended that time for Andrew Williamson, who has played most of this game. He's a junior, 5'8", 163, plays a lot of the H-back position. So it's second down and 10. Clock stops with 6:50 to play in the third, and the Knights comfortably ahead, 41-0. And a lot of young folks getting some playing time, and you like to see this. And you like to see it for two reasons. Number one, you don't want to run up points just to run up points. And number two, you like to see some young people get some live action snaps in a real honest to goodness game that counts.
Yes, we do. And it's good for those kids to play somebody else with a different colored jersey.
Jackson Cook, your quarterback, turns, gives it up the middle. Big run this time. And again, Logan Aldridge getting a bunch of yardage as we had dropped it back to the 24. And now the Knights are going hurry up at the 32-yard line. It'll be second down, or maybe this should be third down, is it not? Second down.
We had a penalty.
Yes, handoff, and going up the middle again is Aldridge.
I didn't notice the penalty a while ago. We had motion and backed us up 5 yards.
Connor Blanton, the man on the stop that time for Crossville. Clock continues to run, 6:19. Knights are up quickly. And Cook looking to the sideline. Let's see what Jackson can do. He's only a freshman, 5'10", 123 pounds. He's down in my weight classification. Here's the handoff going to the tailback again, and Logan Aldridge is going to get the first down all the way up to the 41-yard line. Drag the chains. That's a Citizens Bank and Trust first down, but hold the phone. A penalty marker's down, holding against Arab.
Yep, it is. Now his mother, Jackson's mother, is the chief financial officer for Arab City School System, and his grandmother is my administrative assistant.
So the penalty against the Knights will be holding, and they will be backed up now to the 30-yard line, so that'll negate a really good run. We're at the 6-minute mark in the third quarter, and
got a fan not happy. You can hear him.
And
Super
Crossville is also putting a lot of hands on hips right now because these kids are tiring out. Pistol formation. Cook going to throw it, slings it out. Pass is complete. Got it into the hands of Andrew Williamson, and Williamson gets up to near the 40-yard line where the stop was made by Stephen Wan, and that is an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
Choking me here.
I'm sorry. I can't give you any more.
That's fine. We need somebody to contribute about $10,000. We'll have cordless headsets.
I'm telling you, when they come out with them, we'll get them. Don't tell Melanie I said that.
Okay. Melanie, don't listen.
5:18 to play in the third. Knights coming back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it 1st and 10. Just shy of their own 40-yard line. Jackson Cook, the quarterback. Toss sweep going to the left side. Aldridge, and this may be the first play tonight that the Knights have not gained positive yardage on a running play.
Yep, first time.
As a bunch of the Crossville Lions met him. And Antonio Robelero, 5'10", 300-pound senior.
You did that really well there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, a lot of that comes from the wrestling play-by-play. I had an opportunity to call a lot of the wrestlers that were Hispanic, and they taught me to say their names.
Yep.
Second down after a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Cook going to throw, got his man out there. Pass is complete up at the 45-yard line. He's still on his feet, and he will be tackled. The tackler grabbed him, and that was Yasimar Mendez. Cole Smith on the reception.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
It was Noah Mann.
Noah Mann.
It was wadded up at 34, looked like a 24.
See, you're having the same problems I am. You've got glasses.
Well, and these are just reading glasses. I'm looking over the top of them. My long vision's great. And his jersey was wrinkled up.
So it is third down, possession down for the Knights, 3rd and 4 at the 46-yard line. They need the, actually 3rd and 3, they need the 49. We're down to 3:55 to play in the third. Here's Cook going to throw it over the middle. Pass is complete. Nice reception. He's off of a tackler, bust another tackle, and he's down to the 35-yard line as that pass went to Landon Strickland. That is the other Strickland, the younger Strickland, that made that reception.
And the stop was made by Hiram Valaquez, 5'11".
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
175 junior.
Well, the one thing you saw there, a lot of family resemblance from Spencer to his younger brother, passing on the art of catching and running after the catch. First down, Arabian Nights, Citizens Bank and Trust. First down at the 35-yard line of Crossville. Pistol formation, turn, give it to Aldridge out of the backfield, off left tackle. Running behind the second line for the Arabian Nights down to near the 31-yard line. Would love to mention some of these players. Chad Robertson, we haven't gone to you a lot tonight, but the Knights now starting to sift in some reserves.
Yeah, that's great to get these kids some action on Friday nights. Like Ronnie said, they go through the motions with a varsity all week long, and like he said, line up against an opposing opponent on Friday night is very big.
Kurt Williams is in at right tackle for the Knights. They go unbalanced to the right side, the wide side of the field. They'll throw it back the other way. That's a good pitch and catch, and he'll be hit and knocked out of bounds. As that one, I believe, was that Dylan Kirkland?
Yes, that's what they said. 22, Dylan Kirkland.
That's right, and we're down to a third down and a yard for the Knights. Kinfolk?
Yep, his, Denise is related to that side of the
There you go.
Put that word.
All right, unbalanced to the wide side. Knights are moving left to right as you listen. Late in the third quarter, it's 41-0. It's been all Arabs since the get-go tonight in Crossville. Here's the handoff. Tailback going to get it. That's a new tailback,
is Aldridge.
It is Aldridge. Okay, so Aldridge will get all the way down near the goal line. And that was on second effort, and that's going to be first and goal for the Arabian Knights.
I think they're saying 10-yard line, aren't they?
Citizens Bank and Trust first down. Let's see where they mark the ball. It's just inside. Is it inside the 5? No, if it's inside the 10, you're correct. Far side hash mark, it's hard to see. We've got these double-coated windows up here, so let me lean over here and see what I got here.
I'm so happy. I got an open window and you don't.
Yes, you do. But I'm warmer.
I did turn the air conditioner off.
Thank you. On first and goal, quarterback Cook going to hand it off right side, making him run toward the end zone. Going to be close, still going, down to around the 3-yard line.
I'm going to say he's at the 1.
See where they mark it. Ronnie says he's at the 1. Hard run by Aldridge.
Where's he at, Chad?
4.
Okay, we'll split the difference.
Inside of 2 minutes in the third, let's see if the Knights can pound one back in here to end this quarter.
Logan Aldridge drives it in this time.
Cook is your quarterback. He's engineered this drive from the get-go. He's only a freshman, so this is good. Cook's going to throw it. Tosses it into the end zone. Did he catch it?
No,
incomplete.
Right through his hands. Right through his hands.
Was that Strickland?
No, number 24. That would have been Cole Smith.
Cole Smith. Just right through the wickets. So it'll be third, and the board says 3. 3rd and 3 from the 3 with 3 on the quarter.
3.
Get me to Tunica.
Yeah.
101 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Knights trying to put this one in on third down. Jackson Cook has led this charge. Logan Aldridge is the running back behind him in the pistol. They got motion to the right side, and now he's checking back. And they're all saying,
Got 5 seconds.
Gopher. Here's the handoff. Trap play, right side. Aldridge, short. So it will be fourth down from the 1.
I think we go for it.
The question, do we kick for a field goal?
If you turned right. Oh, that was loud.
Chad, get back home. Come back closer.
That's that metal plate Chad's head acting up again.
Boy, that was like a lightning strike.
That scared me.
Yeah, that was cloud to ground for sure.
Fourth down. Knights are going to go for it from the 1. They're in the pistol. I've never understood this. They put motion around to the left side. Here's the turn. They give it in the middle. That is Aldridge. Did they stop him? No signal from the officials. I think he's short. Short, what do you think? Chad, what's on there?
Officials saying no.
You made me move to the other end of the field.
And they hold.
Oh.
So Crossville takes over on downs. Maybe the best thing Crossville's done all night.
Yeah, they're on the 4.5-inch line.
So can we get a defensive score before the end of the quarter?
280, 260, and 300-pound linemen, they run right at them. And that's a lot of meat to try to run over. Now we could get a safety here. How close? Well, you can't see, Chad. You're not down there. It looks like it's just like a football length from the goal line.
It's close. They say it's on the 1. So Crossville comes out. Now, Crossville's running out of their own end zone, so this could be dangerous. Causey, the quarterback, takes a snap. He's going to just come right up the middle and little to no gain. And trying to just get some work.
They got to get one more call. No, he hadn't started the clock. Yeah, there's 3 seconds difference in the play clock and the scoreboard.
Chad, I'm leaning towards what Coach Bowden used to say: when you're down this deep, throw it deep. Ain't nothing bad can happen except an interception or an incompletion.
That is correct.
Step back about 5 yards and throw the hammer out of it.
As we used to say as kids, throw the boom.
Throw the bomb.
Throw the boom.
15 seconds. This will be the last play, barring an incompletion, of the third quarter. Quarterback's just going to keep it right up the gut, and the Knights are going to bring him down across the ball is on the ground, but it's after the whistles blew, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So they'll change into the fields 95 yards when we come back. It'll be a third down for Crossville, and ARAB leads 41-0 with 3 in the books on the Fun Radio Football Network.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Come experience Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater. We're a 130-acre park filled with adventure, from our indoor aquatic center and RV park, tennis courts, and our state-of-the-art fitness center and amphitheater. We offer youth and adult sports leagues for all ages at our first-class facilities. Whether it's baseball, basketball, group exercise classes, playgrounds, or your favorite band in concert, Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater has something for everyone. Join our effort to improve the health of our community and win the day at Sand Mountain Park.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
In Crossville, and again, we just want to say to our friends in Crossville, thank you for the warm reception. It's always, Ronnie, this has always been a good city for us, a good town for us, not only with the broadcast crew, but with the radio station. And I don't think you can find finer people in North Alabama that live in Crossville.
Oh, yeah. That's a hard-working bunch of people over here. I know some truck drivers over here, and Chad does too, and all you big farmers over here. It's a good group. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a country town. But there's some good folks here.
Folks, if you're coming out to Crossville for any reason, 168 is a detour there at Double Bridges. And I had to come through Anniston to get here, but other than that, I came the southern route.
We came right up 75, turned on 168, and came straight in.
Well, and I didn't do that because I was trying to avoid that Albertville-Gunnersville traffic traffic jam on Friday afternoon. Here's Crossville running a running play. Left side man breaks the tackle, and he'll get across the 15 all the way up to the 21-yard line. That will be a Crossville first down.
When we got to the top of the mountain up there for Gunnersville, I just turned right, went to 205, went right straight downtown Albertville, had zero problem, then left downtown Albertville, straight up 75 and straight here. I didn't stay on 431.
I didn't think about going the 205 route. I just came
205, like I was headed to downtown Rabbit Town.
Sneed to Douglas to Boaz to Anniston and then to Crossville.
Yeah. When you told me he was in Sneed, I said, going to Crossville, did it move?
Well, I cut across to Boaz, miss that traffic. 11:33 left to play in the ball game. That is Crossville's first down of the second half. Here's an option play. Quarterback still running for his life. Causey is going to be hit and slung around and dropped back at the 9-yard line. As that time looked like somebody got mad that long run and decided to make up for it, and they will lose 7 yards on that play.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 17, and we have 11 minutes left in the ball game.
Max Cooper, the defensive back, had a hold of him, and he had nowhere to go. Lawson King was back there as well, along with Connor Knight, who's still in the ballgame at middle guard.
Yep.
Knights have some other players that are making their appearances tonight. Cole Smith playing defensively. Also at a linebacker spot for the Knights is Landon Hurdle. I hope I'm saying that right. Hurdle?
What number is he?
4'6", 46. He's a freshman. Snap, quarterback hands, tailback going to move it to the left side. They got the corner, and he's being chased down that left sideline, and he's going to have a first down. Big run, biggest run of the night for the Crossville Lions.
What'd you say? On the corner.
He hit that corner, and he hit it in a hurry, and the Knights didn't have an answer for it.
That's the second time that kid's made big yardage on that corner.
And the running back again, Stephen Wan, and he was flying once he hit that corner.
Yep. And Michael, they're playing this song correctly.
First and 10 for Crossville rather, at the 31.
Yeah.
I almost did it.
10 minutes to go in the ball game. A-Rev leads 41-0.
And the Lions are back to the line of scrimmage. Far side hash mark, moving left to right here in the fourth quarter. Handed off, front man through. Boy, he's got a big hole. Across the 40, this has been the best drive for Clarksville tonight. Crossville tonight, across the 45-yard line.
I'm going to bring an electric dog collar, start shocking you.
And I tell you, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden calling them Clarksville again. I had some good calls. I'm not bragging, but back in the 80s, Gallatin went into Clarksville at least twice a year. Or they came to Gallatin and had some great calls up at Austin Peay Stadium and at the Wave Yard, and some great teams back then.
Just look over there and read what's on the press box.
Home of the Crossville Lions and the Shannon Allen press box. Here's the quarterback going to keep it at middle guard, and he'll get about 3 yards up to the 47-yard line. Causey's going all the way tonight at quarterback for the Crossville Lions.
And what happened here?
9-11 left to play in the ball game.
And what happened here in 1986?
Crossville won a state championship.
You need to ask that question.
Okay, trivia question for those folks that are out there. Of the rural counties in Alabama, you can't count the metro counties like Huntsville or Birmingham or Montgomery or Tuscaloosa or Dothan or Mobile. But, or Florence to the Tri-Cities. You're offside, son. They let him get back. Everybody saw that one right in front of us. Here's a handoff, left side, good run, got the corner again. He's across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. Stephen Wan. I tell you, Stephen's got to be having close to 100 yards tonight.
Yeah, he's down too. Good time to ask coach. They're going to have timeout.
No, he's being helped out by the Arabian Nights. He was shaken up earlier, and he's going to, I think, go out of the ball.
He's limping a little bit.
Are they going to take him out?
Finish your question.
Okay, so here's the question. One county, rural county in Alabama, has been the home of 3 state champions in football, 3 different schools winning the state championship. Who, what county, and who are those schools?
One county, 3 high schools, state championships
in football since the playoffs began. So Crossville has it first and 10. They're going to run that left side again, but this time big break in the backfield. He got away, and he's coming back the other way. My goodness, this young man really escaped a mirth of Arabian Night defenders, and he went all the way across the field. Stephen Wan did, where he was finally run down from behind by Lawson King and Hagen Stewart.
Yep, that kid ran 100 yards and got 10 out of it.
That's what I was fixing to say. He ran 80 yards and got 10.
So, Chad, you know the question. So give us the first 2 schools that come to mind. What county, first of all, and the first 2 schools that come to mind?
I would say DeKalb, and since we've already said Crossville won in 86, and we know Fife has multiple state champions, I cannot think of the third one.
There are 2 of the 3 schools right there. It is DeKalb County. Here's the handoff again. Juan's going to make it to the left eye. He's going to get the corner. Crossville may score here, and he is knocked out of bounds across the way.
At the 10-yard line?
At about the 10-yard line, and I want to say, I'm trying to catch that number, and I want to say that was Jeremiah Engel that made the stop and that saved the touchdown. And the Knights are not substituting. They're not putting their first line of defense back in because they want these young folks to learn by fire.
Yeah, exactly.
So give up who the third school is in DeKalb County. It's not Fort Payne. It's not Geraldine. It's not Sylvania. It's not Collinsville. There's only one left.
So we got 5 in Crossville so far.
The third one? You got it, Ben?
Ooh, good lick.
Yeah, and the Knights will stop him after about a half a yard gain. The answer is, in 1986, Crossville won the state championship, as did 1A Valley Head. So the distinction for the 3 different schools to win state championships out of one rural county in Alabama belongs to DeKalb County. Fife, Crossville, and Valley Head. 5:58 to play in this ball game. We're reaching, folks. It's 2nd down and 9 for Crossville. They're going to run the one young man's going to run right into the end zone, and Crossville is on the board tonight.
Is that how many times have they scored this year?
I have to look that one up. But the Lions have put it on the board, and it's now 41-6. And that I salute Arab's coaches, and I salute the fact that their players, Stephen Wan on the touchdown, 28 rushes for 127 yards, thanks to Archie Anderson, who gives us those stats. Point after touchdown coming for Crossville.
He has been their offense tonight.
Snap is high, kick is in the air and is good. So with 5:48 to play, Crossville dents the scoreboard. New score, Arab 41, Crossville 7 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Back with you tonight from the Arab Electric broadcast booth in Crossville, Alabama, home of the Lions, the 1986 state champions, and the Lions have entered the scoreboard and have put 7 points up against the Knights with 5:48 left to play in the football game. Crossville to kick off. Driving kick will go into and out of the end zone.
Out of bounds.
No, it goes out of bounds before it crossed the boundary, so it will be taken by Arab up at the 35-yard line. Let's get the Crossville scoring recap from Ben Elrod.
Right, I've got an 86-yard drive on 12 plays from the 12-yard touchdown run by Mr. Everything for Crossville tonight. What's Wan's first name?
Stephen Wan.
Stephen Wan, sorry. Stephen Wan with 11-yard touchdown run. PAT is good, new score. ARAB 41, Crossville 7.
That was one heck of a drive. And
Yes,
they
was.
rode his back on that whole drive.
He's their total offense tonight.
5:48 to play. Knights come out, 1st and 10. Quarterback in the ball game, going to turn, give it. That is that Aldridge, or do we have a new running back in there? No, that is Aldridge.
Yep.
So he's going to get about 5 yards on that run.
They need about 3 first downs, and that'll be the ball game.
Quarterback is going as Jackson Cook. He's a freshman, 5'10", listed at 123 pounds. But that line up front is all new. Frank Clark, Gunnar Poston, Brody Enox, Lane Edwards, and Kirk Williams are up front for the Knights. Here's the snap. Going to throw it, and as a receiver bumped into the defender from Crossville. Incidental contact, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Dylan Kirkland.
He's getting on it. Dylan didn't turn around and look for the ball. He was running down the field. The ball was perfectly thrown to by Jackson Cook, and Dylan never turned around until it was too late.
So Dylan Cook is in the ball game.
Dylan Kirkland.
Dylan Kirkland is in the ball game along with Noah Mann. Logan Aldridge is in the ball game. Landon Strickland. So the Knights getting a lot of new faces.
3rd and 7.
And it's good to see this at this point in the season. Double wideouts to either side. Handoff up the middle. Here goes Logan Aldridge. Breaks a tackle at the 45. 50s at the 45. He'll be run out of bounds by the Crossville Lions. All the way down inside the 40 at the 36-yard line. As the tackle was made by Constantine Lopez. 5'6", 120-pound, 8th grader.
We're seeing a lot of future starters out here for ARAB next few years.
4:40 to play in this ball game. Knights quickly getting a player off there, a man short, and the Knights, I think, are going to have to take a timeout, and will, because they only have 10 players on the field. 4:33 to play in the game. 41-7 ARAB Fun Radio Football Network.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
No return. Handoff, Logan Aldridge as we come back on a 1st and 10. Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night 1st and 10. Gets down inside the 30-yard line on a 5-yard run. Archie Anderson from WRAB just slipped me another note that Logan Aldridge on the night, 16 carries for 119 yards.
We have 2 running backs for over 100 yards tonight.
So it's good to see. It's good to see the Knights get it. I just like the fact that you got fresh legs in the ball game right now. And the Knights are getting some experience. Noah Mann coming to the left side here. Quarterback going to take it. Sling it out, pass, he just overshot his intended receiver. He sidelined, he sort of sidearmed that one out to Andrew Williamson.
He didn't have his feet set, and he threw it behind him. It should have been over his outside shoulder right there, and he'd still be running.
Jackson Cook will improve. He's only a freshman, but he'll get there.
They got high hopes for him.
Going wide to the right side is Dawson Wilson, sophomore, 5'11", 135. Here's the snap, handoff by Cook. Gives it to Aldridge again, and Aldridge pounds down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line for about a 3-yard gain. So it will be 4th down and 2 for the Arabian Knights. And I'm saying they're going to eschew going for a field goal here. And just let the clock run and go for it on 4th
They got
down.
30 seconds on the play clock. Just let 30 seconds go. It'll be 3 minutes when they got to stamp the ball.
It's 3:30 on the clock right now as it winds. 41-7, Knights comfortably ahead, and they got this drive with their backups running the show. Here's Aldridge right up the middle. He right there out of the stadium. He is hit, and he is going to drag that young man as Constantine Lopez met him head on, and he was the last bastion of stopping that bowling ball of Logan Aldridge tonight. And that is going to be another Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down all the way down at the 11-yard line.
We got another 30 yards at 119.
He may be the leading rusher on the night for the Knights.
They're
trying to change the play. 2:45 to play in the game. Knights are trying to put something on the board. Here's the snap. Toss sweep to Aldridge. Aldridge ducks his head, and he will go into the end zone. He's a yard short. 1 yard short. Well, the last time the Knights were down this close, they couldn't punch it in.
Right.
Let's see if we can do better.
Well, if they don't run up the middle, if they run outside again, I think we'll get it.
We'll be checking more at the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. Our first final of the night is in as Pennington has defeated Vinemont tonight 41-6. And here's the snap out of the gun. Aldridge is in. Touchdown Arabian Knights with 2:10 left in the ball game.
And they didn't really try to do anything fancy. They just ran the ball. That's all you can say.
So the Knights are up 47-7 in this one as a whole lot of young men got a lot of playing time on that drive. Lane Edwards going back in now. He blocked as the extra point is coming. Connor Knight is going to block on the edge. Knights rushing in. Gunnar Poston, the senior, 6'3", 236. And back to kick the ball this time will once again be Reese Hallmark. Snap is back. Reese puts toe to leather into the trees and good. So with 2:10 left to play in the football game, AREP 48, Crossville 7. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Tim Witt at Sand Mountain Toyota. Our goal is to be Sand Mountain's pre-owned vehicle destination. We strive to keep vehicles for every budget, and all of our vehicles go through a strict multi-point inspection by our award-winning service department. And don't forget, we're paying top dollar for your vehicle. We want to buy your vehicle. Sand Mountain Toyota, Highway 431 Albertville, or sandmountaintoyota.com.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer.
There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Electric broadcast booth in Crossville, Tennessee. Our next stop, the Ship in Boaz next Friday night. Short kick by Grimmett, fumbled by Crossville, scrambled for it at the 35-yard line, but I believe the Lions are going to have possession, and the Knights have got but 2 minutes and 4 seconds to hold on to this one, and they've got a 48-7 lead. Let's get another recap of the scoring tonight, and we've had a lot of it. You're on your second yellow pad over there as Southern Elite Realty brings you our Arabian Nights scoring drive.
Where did we start at on that possession? I'm sorry. I can't see to my right.
35-yard line.
Yeah. All right, eight plays, 65 yards, capped with a 1 yard touchdown run by Logan Aldridge. PAT by Reese Hallmark is true and good. New score, ARAP 48, Crossville 7.
Then on that ensuing kickoff after the Crossville touchdown, they went out of bounds, which is why ARAP got it to the 35. So 1st and 10 for the Lions as they are out to finish this one off, and they're going to take a timeout. So we'll do it as well. 2:04 to play in the game. ARAP 48, Crossville 7. Fun Radio Football Network.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Uh-oh. Fumble. Now, that should be a fumble.
Here we go. Stand by.
Tell them to look down here.
Michael, someone else look at you.
And that's a running play off the left side, and he's going to get across the 50, the 48-yard line, fumbles the ball, and it is going to be recovered by Crossville. So they'll have it 1st and 10 inside ARAP territory at the 48. You know, my memory, and I don't know if this is COVID related or not, but there's times words come to mind, and I want to say them, but I can't spit them out. And it may be, I'm getting older. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We've only been doing this 25 years, and I had 16 before that with the Gallatin Greenway. So I've been doing this a little while. Here's the handoff out of the backfield. Give it to a new running back in the game. That's Manuel and Gaspard. Gaspar's going to crunch to the 45-yard line.
Well, let me tell you a memory story. Man, Denise went to Sam's a few months ago and bought that Ginkgo Balinko, whatever, the memory saving. You know, it makes your memory better, just to make sure, because I was beginning to wonder about that. So we bought several things and bought that big bottle. We're going to take it, so this is going to work. The only problem is we forgot where we put the bottle and stuff. We ain't found it yet. We bought the medicine to make you help remember. We can't figure out where we put the medicine.
Oh, my God. That's a Ronnie Shoe made there.
That's a true story.
Handoff working the left side. You know, Crossville has worked the left side a lot tonight, and I guess we're going to see Boaz do the same thing next week. We're down inside of 40 seconds, and this one's in the book for the night. So next week we will be at the Ship in Boaz. Coach Jeremy Sullivan, they have not had an easy time of it, but they're a dangerous ball club. You never can tell when Boaz is going to come alive, and they've got great coaching
last
as well.
Play.
Should be the last play of the game. Knight's coming up in an 8-man front. Going to give it to a toss sweep. Left side, they're going to try it, and they stop him as Manuel Gaspar is down at the 40-yard line, and that will run out the clock. And Crossville is ready to walk off, and the Knights have rebounded and got a big victory tonight on the road at Crossville as they beat the Lions 48-7. We'll be back to wrap this one up on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Hello, I'm Leslie Wright, and I'd like to welcome you to altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler, where we offer discounted certificates to the area's best restaurants, attractions, and more. To purchase certificates to any of the businesses you see featured here on the show, visit our website at www.altrav.net. Go to the Merchants page to place your order, and your certificates will be mailed out the following day. So without further delay, let's go to a participating merchant video.
We're pleased to welcome the return of local restaurants to our lineup of Altrav discount certificates. Get out and support local business. We especially encourage you to remember our locally owned restaurants. They certainly will welcome your visit. David Hardin and family welcome you to Wildcat Cafe, conveniently located across Highway 431 from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Many of you remember David from his years at Guntersville Bowling Center, and particularly their snack bar. And a few years later, he opened his own restaurant, Tin Top Diner. And now David, along with his daughter Lindsay and son Patrick, own and operate Wildcat Cafe. Their specialty is fried or grilled chicken fingers along with their popular JoJo's, and the original dipping sauce on the side. They're available as a snack or by the plate with your choice of drink and other delicious sides like coleslaw, baked beans, pinto beans, fried okra, potato salad, french fries, onion rings, or corn. You decide, and your plate is prepared fresh to order. Other popular menu options include old-fashioned hand-patted hamburgers and cheeseburgers. The hamburger steak plate topped with seasoned onions and Dale seasoning is another popular choice. Wildcat Cafe also offers Barry's barbecue sandwiches or plates with sides. Salad choices include side salads and house salads, which you can have topped with your choice of chicken fingers or barbecue. You're always welcome to dine in or call ahead for your takeout orders. Wildcat Cafe also offers a convenient drive-thru for your to-go pickups. The Hardin family extends a special invitation for your family to visit Wildcat Cafe, where you're always greeted with a smile and prompt, friendly service. They're located at 14164 Highway 431 across from Guntersville High School beside Foodland. Give them a call at 256-486-2233 and be sure to like Wildcat Cafe on Facebook. They're open to serve you Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and evening dining along with a Sunday lunch. And don't forget the kids. There's a special menu for them also. Wildcat Cafe, great food in a family dining atmosphere. Now visit Horizons altrav.net website for your discount certificate to Wildcat Cafe and other popular local restaurants, shops, and attractions.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Wilson's Fabric on Highway 431 in Boaz is Alabama's largest fabric store. Family owned since 1964, the Wilson family is still involved in all day-to-day operations, and they, along with their experienced, helpful staff, will be happy to answer any questions and assist with all your needs. They now offer the area's largest selection of heat transfer vinyl and adhesive sticky back vinyl. All the popular brands are in stock, along with any supplies you may need. Shop in store or online at wilsonfabric.com. Free shipping on all orders over $50. Team fabrics are popular, and Wilson's has a wide selection of licensed collegiate and pro prints, along with color schemes to match most any high school. There's even yard signs for our local schools. For all your home decorating projects, Wilson stocks a variety of brands, prints, and styles to match your decor. They have almost 5,000 square feet with over 1,400 rolls of upholstery material. If you're looking for vintage replica fabrics from the 30s and 40s or the Civil War, you're in luck. They have a section dedicated to each. No one locally stocks more notions or other sewing supplies. Check out the notions wall and other supplies displayed throughout the store. They offer everything you may need, the best selection at the best price, with the friendly personal service you've come to expect since 1964. Give them a call at 256-593-6501, visit online at wilsonfabrics.com, or you're always welcome to stop by the store at 1524 Highway 431 in Boaz. Wilson's Fabric is also proud to be a row-by-row experience participant. This fun, cooperative event is brought to you by participating quilt shops around the world.
You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Since 1986, BG's restaurant on Baltimore Avenue in Albertville has been serving up their famous chicken fingers, burgers, and other short-order menu items. Brent and Gay Raines founded BG's as a family-run business. As the family has grown, so has the business, and everyone remains involved as they continue the tradition of fast, friendly hometown service. BG's is probably best known for their hand-breaded, tender and juicy chicken fingers, but there's something on the menu for everyone. They offer a great selection including burgers, sandwiches, basket combos, and ice cream treats. And now the convenient drive-through window makes it so easy to grab your favorite meal and go. Simply place your order at the speaker or call ahead for even faster service. BG's popular homemade signature chicken sauce is now available to the public. Buy it at the restaurant or pick it up from your favorite grocery store. BG's chicken sauce is great on chicken, burgers, salads, fries, veggies, and lots of other foods. BG's is open from 9 till 6 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. For a complete menu and more, visit their website, www.bgsrestaurant.com. To purchase this week's BG's Altrav discount certificate, visit our website, altrav.net.
Where do you go to find good stuff at great prices? Little Lots in Boaz, where there's lots of name brands for lots less. Owners Tony and Nancy Walker have come across so many deals that their original 26,000 square foot building wouldn't hold it all, and they've expanded into other stores in the same plaza. Each store is different and features special buyout deals. With a total shopping area exceeding 40,000 square feet, you can come to spend the day shopping at Little Lots, browsing the aisles of good stuff at great prices. There's not only great prices, there's a great selection on lots of different merchandise. The Flowers and More store is also filled with special items for every day or the next holiday. Room decor, table settings, saddles, and more, all priced to move. Better not delay, the best selections may go in a hurry. New items are still arriving, so shop now and shop often. Little Lots in Boaz, great stuff at great prices. You're watching altrav.net, the online home of Horizons Alabama Traveler. Visit our website at www.altrav.net to purchase discounted certificates to any of the merchants you see featured here on the show.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
It's quiet now, but in a few hours the stadium will be full. The players will get dressed and prepare themselves for the challenges that lay ahead. Players dedicating themselves to succeeding on the field. Success begins with having a plan, along with the discipline to execute it. Just like the plan that begins with choosing the right financial partner for life. That's People's Independent Bank, where service, solutions, and smart advice are the foundation of our bank. Isn't it time you win? People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we're servicing a record number of customers every month. Why are they coming to Sand Mountain Toyota? Is it because of our friendly and helpful staff where you see the same faces every time?
This is why we come.
Is it because of our team of skilled technicians?
This is why I come.
Is it because of our excellent state-of-the-art facilities? I guess there's several reasons why customers come to Sand Mountain Toyota to have their vehicle serviced. Why don't you come down to Sand Mountain Toyota and find out for yourself?
Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Gunnersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.